Hey guys, I'm going to help you out a little bit with tonight's homework. I don't think most people will need it, but this should give you just a quick summary of what you need to do for this assignment. So with the first section, you're just going to write the equation of your new function. So number 1 says we're dealing with f of x, but instead of its amplitude being 1 like it is in your initial equation, it's now 2. So how does that affect the equation? Well, we remember that it's a that affects that. So now, instead of it being sine of x, it will be 2 sine of x. Right? So now this is f of x, but its amplitude has just doubled. So you do the same thing for each of these. Number 2, change the period of g of x. Number 3, f of x, how does that change? So for each of those, that's what you need to do. Let's talk about number 4. So number 4 says the period of f of x is now pi. And there's a phase shift of -3. So if our regular f of x is sine of x, and now it's the inside of this parenthesis that's going to get adjusted. So the phase shift is -3. Your period is equal to 2 pi over whatever b is. So if we're saying that the period is now pi, what is b? Well, in this case, b would have to be 2 if we were going to have this be equal to 2 pi. So in our new equation, we have a 2x, and the phase shift is -3. So phase shift is going to be your negative c term divided by your b term. Well, we just identified that b is 2. So negative c over 2 is going to end up equaling -3. So your phase shift is going to be determined by this equation right here. And remember, all of these are coming from that website that's linked on my website. So it had your definitions on it, and it's got these equations as well. So now you have that negative c equals -6. So c must equal 6. So this is f of x, where your period is pi and has a phase shift of -3. All right? And in the bottom section, you have the equation, and you have to tell me what's going on with it. So for example, number 7, a is different, and so is c. So you have to tell me that based on this, well, a controls our amplitude, so our amplitude is now 1/2 instead of 1. And c controls the phase shift, so this has shifted to the right 1 unit, right? So that's what you would write here. So hopefully that was a good enough explanation for what you need to do for tonight. I'm guessing that if there's any trouble, it's with these formulas, so make sure you go to my website, go to day 12, click on the definitions link, and it'll take you to the page that's got all the formulas for each of these, all right? Good luck, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.